Hey YouTube, it's Rare to Go, and I'm back again with another Tech Card Tuesday. Up for today's discussion is Rank Up Magic Argent Chaos Force. And I started using this card in my Sylvan deck, and unfortunately this tech card can't be used in too many decks, pretty much just Sylvans and Dragons right now. Any deck that can basically make rank 8s consistently. But I was using it to take a dead Felgrand and change it into Ultimate Trainer. And Ultimate Trainer is a 3800 beat stick that can't be targeted at all, and it allows you to draw once per turn. So he's or you can detach to draw, so not once per turn every turn, but he's much better than having a dead Felgrand on board, because even if after you run out of materials with him, he still can't be targeted. So he's got something going on. He's 1,000 points stronger, and I was just looking for something to do with my dead Felgrands, because I noticed a lot of the times when I'm going in, especially late game, I just have a Felgrand sitting on board. Sometimes two Felgrands sitting on board with nothing to do with them other than me 2800 beat sticks. And I remember this card because I used to play Gimmick Puppets, or I tried to anyway, and they're just wildly inconsistent. But this card came out at the same time with all the Gimmick Puppets and the Gold Series thing, and it was pretty much designed for them. But it's a very generic card, so I figured I'd throw it in here and just see how I liked it. And I just tried it this Sunday at a locals. Out of 4 rounds, I saw it twice, and the 2 times I did see it, I used it. It resolved fine. I ended up getting an Ultimate Trainer out, and it ended up winning me the game. So I do gotta say I really like the card. I know, of course, that is very minimal testing, but out of the testing so far, it has proven itself really good. I like it a lot. It came in handy because there were times I was like, man, now that this Felgrand's out of materials, there's nothing I'm going to be able to do with it, except for going to Ultimate Trainer. And then he's just such a problem to deal with, because there's most monsters or anything that's going to get rid of something, such as 101 or the hands or something like that, they got a target. So the fact that you can't target them is just phenomenal. Also, as a side note, you could go into the Chaos Tachyon Dragon as well with this card, and he's a 4500 beat stick that can negate everything on the field for the turn, and so you just got a real safe 4500 swing, which is pretty awesome. But I'll just go ahead and go over the details of the card real quick. And basically, because it's got a lot of text, so I'm not going to read it verbatim, but you target a rank 5 or higher monster, and you go 1 rank higher, and you go into a Chaos Monster. And it can be any Chaos Monster that's a CXyz or a C number, and just go into it. It doesn't have to match up or anything. Very generic, versatile card. Of course, there's not too many level or ranks that you can work with that actually have good monsters to go into and whatnot, but basically right now my thinking is 8s, but still phenomenal that it's not just you have to go from the C107 or whatever or from 107 into C107. It's just anything, so you can use your Felgrands and whatnot, which makes it playable. But on top of that, there's another really cool feature about this card. After you use it and it's in your graveyard, the next time you exceed with a rank 5 or higher Xyz Monster, you get to just add it back to your hand. So you can use that, get an Ultimate Trainer out, go into a Felgrand, add it back to your hand, and if you wanted to, you could go into Tachyon Dragon. Right on the spot there, or yeah, I think you can use it on the same turn. But anyway, it's awesome because it's got that replenishing aspect, and it adds it back to your hand. And you can only use that effect once per duel to add it back to your hand, but you really don't need it any more than that, if you even do need it at all, because once you get your big monster on board, and as long as he's not solemned or something, it's gonna be good. So I really like this card. Please let me know what you think. If you think it's just a bad card and it would be too cloggy, I'd totally get that, but just let me know. I will be doing more testing. As of right now, it is still in my main deck, and if I find it too cloggy and I think there's something better, I will take it out. You know, gotta have the best of the best. But let me know in the comment section below what you want. If there's a card you want for the next week, Tech Card Tuesday, if there's something you want me to talk about, I will gladly take offers. But this has been Rarity Ho. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out.